Hello everyone, I'm Kindly Kimberly. Welcome to my workout. Let's see what I can accomplish today.
For any of you who have been here for a while, you can attest to this. I was struggling with the 15-pound weights, but I've gotten a lot stronger over the past 8 months. So here's look at that. When I first started doing these workouts, I would rock my body to get the weights up. Like I would go, ooh, I would be working out like this, okay? But now that I've gotten stronger and I've remained consistent throughout my workouts, I can raise these up, no problem. I've gotten stronger. Okay, so I just want you all to know, with dedication and consistency, at least showing up 2 times a week and doing your workouts, you're going to get stronger. You're going to slim down. I've had 7 children and I've slimmed down a whole lot. Now, I don't look the way I looked before I had children, but I definitely have improved over the past 8 months of weightlifting. I've slimmed down a lot, but I did my 500 jump ropes first, and then I moved to my arm exercises. My arm exercises consisted of 6 different exercises, and I did 2 sets, okay? 30 reps for each exercise. So for my first set of exercises, I did 6 different exercises, and for each exercise, I did 30 reps each, okay? And I used the 15-pound weights on my first set. I used the 10-pound weights on my second set, which equated to 180 times 2. That's giving me 360 reps and 500 jump ropes so far. I've gained a lot of muscle. I've toned up a lot. I'm proud of myself for remaining consistent, to say the least. Now, that was a great workout. Like I said, I didn't record my first set, but I just showed you all my second set. So if you'll just repeat that 2 times, you'll work yourself up to 360 reps. These workouts don't take a lot. It doesn't require you to be in the gym for hours and hours, every single day. You're hitting your reps, you're doing your cardio, you're doing what's necessary to build your muscle, to get yourself to improve endurance-wise, and to just remain dedicated in your efforts. And they'll greatly pay off if you just keep showing up. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not an entire video, but it's the majority of what I've done for this workout for my arm exercises. Next video coming up will be for leg exercises. So I hope you all will tune in, get some, ideas, get some motivation, because, we all need to be fit. We all need to, be in good shape. We all need to work on ourselves and just, be good to ourselves overall. So thank you for watching, and that is all. I've also added back in walking a mile a day, 5 days a week, and that has really been helping me as well. As I said in another video, I said, okay, I gave up on the walking and now I'm turning to my jump roping. Well, I'm doing jump roping and walking and weightlifting, just to I'm not really pushing myself. I'm just doing a little bit more. You don't have to be extra in your efforts, just as long as, you're showing up and doing a little bit by bit. When you're doing a bit by bit, eventually it'll all come together. So I want you all to know that it doesn't take a lot to get yourselves in shape. It doesn't take a lot to slim down if that's what you're seeking to do. It doesn't take a lot. All it takes is just doing more good than not so good, okay? And I want you all to know that. That's been the great thing about this journey. When I first started off, I wanted to push myself to the limits and, just go crazy. And eventually I burnt myself out, and you don't want to do it that way. You want to just do a little here, a little there, and eventually it all comes together. Because the worst thing you can do is burn yourself out and then just stop showing up for yourself. That's what you don't want to do, okay? You don't want to do that, okay? A little bit at a time is better than, doing too much at one time and then quitting because your muscles are sore, or you think about how hard you went and you know what's going to come in the next workout. So push yourself just enough to where you don't scare your way out of showing up for yourself the next workout, okay? And that's what I aim to do. So I hope that helps someone in your journey, keep you on board and pushing forward to new levels in your fitness journey. I'm proud of myself, and I think I've accomplished a lot in the past 8 months of just remaining consistent and increasing my ability to lift, heavier weights.